Hey guys, and welcome back to another video on the channel. Today we're going to be doing Decidueye-GX with Zoroark-GX. My name is John from Donk TCG and I'm getting pretty tired. This is like the 5th deck video I've done today. I've been trying to crank them out. I'm going away next week. I need to really make sure we've got enough videos on the channel to last us. So I'm trying to just like bulk record a bunch of these, and this is the last one on my list for today. It is Decidueye-GX Zoroark-GX. This deck was able to obtain 27th place at the Offenbach Regionals by Andreas Glomstrud and Glomsrud? I don't know, dude. I'm bad with reading names, man. Yes, this deck looks super interesting. It was a deck I used to play back in the old format. And we're using this to basically allow Zoroark-GX to hit one shots on everything with Riotous Beating, and a combination of that with Decidueye's Feather Arrow ability allows you to add up to big knockouts across the board, and it's really nice. Plus, Feather Arrow is just a really good ability. Being able to put 2 damage counters wherever you want. I mean, if you've got 3 Decidueyes, you can essentially lock an opponent out, playing down another NK or another Zorua on their side of the field. So really nice. We also play one Dedenne GX. No, not yet, guys. We'll be saying that soon enough. Dedenne with the Electri Chain attack, double colorless. If you have any lightning Pokemon on your bench, this attack does 30 more. Of course, we don't. We do play one lightning Pokemon, so 30 more is 60. With a Choice Band, that brings it up to the magic 90, and we can then one-shot a Rayquaza GX with this tiny little chubby cheeked mouse. And yeah, man, this is a really cool looking deck. A lot of one-offs in this deck. We've got, one of Rescue Stretcher, one of Enhanced Hammer, one of Mallow, one of Lillie, Fan Club, Acerola, Judge. A lot of this stuff can be searched out with that Mallow, and then used to be drawn with the trade ability. So you do have a lot of synergy with the Mallow, so that you can use Mallow, grab maybe Acerola, grab maybe Enhanced Hammer, and then knock your opponent's double colorless off, and then you can play around with that. So yeah, I'm not going to talk anymore. I just want to jump straight into some matches. I'm really looking forward to playing this deck, so let's do it, guys. Okay, first match with Decidueye Zoroark. Probably won't play as many matches with this deck because it's going to be a lot longer matches, I think. The Zoroark decks are fairly, they set up fast, but taking knockouts can be very tricky. So yeah, we're doing a lot of 2-shotting probably, but hopefully Decidueye can bring that up to some 1-shots. Let's see how we get on. Brub Homie 41 is calling the coin flip, and he's taking his sweet time, guys. Here we go. We lost the coin flip. Of course we did. Hopefully he can choose who's going first a little bit faster. Here we go. Opponent's turn. And a mulligan. Okay. So we mulligan. That's fine. Let's just try and get a start. I missed what my opponent's playing. Not 100% sure. We do have the ability as well to play around the Shrine of Punishment decks, because we can do Zoroark's. We can do what's that attack name? We can do Riotous Beaten with a Feather Arrow and take knockouts on Baby Buzz, on Garb's easy anyway. But yeah, there's lots of things we can do to tap on that extra little bit of damage. We got a pretty decent start here. We actually have yeah, this looks like it could be a Shrine deck. It's Baby Buzz. Yeah, it looks like it's just a Baby Buzz Garb deck, I'd imagine. We see a Nest Ball. Is that going to grab a Trubbish, possibly? So the Buzzwoles are going to suck. They're going to one-shot my Zoroarks, so I would like to attack with multiple Decidueye. Buzzwole's going to really struggle to hit those numbers, so the only thing is Trash Avalanche will add up very quickly in this deck. We're going to need to Nest Ball and Timer Ball and Rare Candy all in the same turn. So see what we can do here. I'm probably going to grab a Zorua. I really would like to just grab 2 Zorua, but grab a Zorua and a Rowlet seems like the right play. Nah, it doesn't, does it? Let's see. Well, now it does. But yeah, we'll grab a Zorua. Let's have a look. We actually only have 1 Decidueye left in deck. Of course we do, because we've got 2 in our hands. So that's not so bad. All of our energy's there. That's fine. Let's grab Zorua. Rare candy into that. I'm going to need another Zorua. I'm going to need to build up these Zorua because I'm going to have to start trading to get some decent cards. I could play the Timer Ball now. I do fear being judged, however, we miss both Timer Ball. Of course we do. It would have been nice to get one of those now so that we thin that card out of the deck. However, now we're just in a pretty bad situation all round. We've now used 3 items, so Grab's damage is already starting to build up. It's got Mad Cargo out already. He can bring out whatever he wants here. What is on this? It's Rainbow, right? Yeah, Rainbow. I think we start trying to knock out the Diancie, really limit his damage output. This is an interesting matchup, actually. Obviously one I've not practiced because I did used to play this deck, but it was in the old format before we had all these Shrine of Punishment decks. So a Kukui is going to allow him to do 100, and yep, he's got a knockout. Okay. Sledgehammer instantly takes a knockout, which is just frustrating, really. I'm going to promote Rowlet because he's going to have to go some way to knock out a Decidueye is what my thinking is. And of course we do like 0 damage to him, man. This sucks. Didn't get anything that I could even really use. Going to just need to try and start knocking out some stuff. Like, I've got nothing. I've got absolutely nothing. Missing that both heads on those Timer Balls really hurt. Really hurt. Even one of them would allow me to trade the Decidueye, try and get in a draw supporter or something along those lines, but I'm going to play a decent amount of draw. And the idea is you set up Zoroarks so you don't really need to use a lot of draw supporters. I mean, obviously you want to, but we also have no way in this deck of countering completely the stadium. We just have like max potions and stuff like that to heal off the damage. Smooth over is probably going to find my opponent like, I don't know, Choice Band or Switch maybe again at this one. I'm not sure. He's going to just want to do as much damage as possible to Decidueye and then just keep rolling. Even Guzma is pretty decent for him. Sledgehammer, 50 damage, 60 with the Shrine, and we get Cynthia, nice. Doesn't really matter where attached. Choice Band is the only tool I play, and he's not going to play any GX cards down anyway, so it doesn't really matter. What are these hands, man? What are these hands? Okay. I need to attach... Yeah, that's what we'll do. We'll attach a Grass Energy here. We're going to use Feather Arrow. Put another 20 damage back here. Next turn. Oh, I should have put it here. Damn. We're going to Hollow Hunt. We're going to grab one of our Nest Balls, one of our Timer Balls, and a Rare Candy. Yeah. Get some of the tools, the item cards out of the discard pile as well. I should have put the Feather Arrow damage here because the 90 plus 20 plus the 10 that's already on him, it's only 120, so I would need to do another 10 damage. So unfortunately I don't knock out with this Decidueye, which is really frustrating, but that was my own fault. I didn't really think about that. In my head I had knockout already, but I didn't. And we need to be very careful with our Sledgehammer turn. We don't really want to take... We want to be able to take 2 prizes in 1 turn, really. So maybe it's not so bad that we leave this thing alive. 50. Another 60 damage isn't going to knock me out. We could Acerola next turn. So we can Nest Ball here. which gets us our Rowlet. I'm going to Timer Ball. I need to hit a Zoroark. Yes, that's one. That's two. Sweet. Redemption, guys. Redemption. We get our two Zoroarks. And we're going to start really rolling here. First Zoroark's going to come down. Second Zoroark, I think, even comes down. Maybe? No. We can trade. At this point, I'm pretty happy to trade Lillie. I don't really want another GX sitting on my bench. I'm going to attach double Colorless. I could Acerola now. If I Acerola now, I could attack with Zoroark. Can I get enough basics down? Yes, I can. I could have knocked this out this turn with Zoroark, which doesn't, but then he just knocks me out with this. So we do a Feather Arrow here. And then we need 3 more, which is so many. Here's better, but then he could just evolve. Okay. A Feather Arrow here. And I'm going to attach. He's going to do 70 damage. I should be able to Acerola next turn. This is a really hard matchup. This is a really, really hard matchup. Because I don't see a way for me to take 2 prizes after taking 1 prize, if you know what I mean. Like, because I want him to dodge his Sledgehammer turn. So I take 1 prize on this Buzzwole next turn and put a damage counter here, and then I need to take a knockout plus 2 prizes, plus an extra prize. See, he just evolved that. I knew he was going to evolve that. We've played 3 items. So he could knock me out. 60, 70. No, he's fine. I'm fine. I'm going to be able to... Right, so he Guzmas. Does this knock out? Oh, man. Does do 100? Does 30, 60, 70, 80. He's going to get Choice Band here, isn't he? He's going to find Choice Band and he's going to be able to knock out Zoroark, which really sucks. Sledgehammer. He doesn't knock me out. Interesting. So we can bench another Zorua. We can rare candy into our Decidueye. So now we've got 2 Feather Arrows rolling. And it starts to get a little bit more interesting here. I can do 60... No, I can do 90. And then I can do an extra 40 and knock out this Buzzwole, which is cool. But it leaves this in the active, which I don't really want to do. I can knock it out with Zoroark. He didn't knock out with the one with the... yeah. Oh, this is hard. Right. I'm going to put 20 damage here. I'm then going to Acerola this. Yeah. It made sense in my head, but I don't think it was the right play. I'll then put another 20 damage here. Or here. And that's 1 damage away from being knocked out. And that's 3. I've misplayed this. I should have picked up the Zoroark, shouldn't I? Trade our Lillie. See what we can get into here. Another rare candy is beautiful. We can't play that down this turn, but we can next turn. So we attach DCE and we knock this out. We are going to lose... Oh, we don't knock that out because I didn't play another basic down. Ah! We're going to lose Zoroark this turn, which does kind of suck. However... Oh man, this is hard. This is hard. So I can take 3 prizes next turn, assuming I can get a double Colorless energy. Okay? And I can knock out 1, 2, and I even knock out the Garb. 3 Sledgehammers, fine. Okay. We're alright with that. Double Feather Arrow knocks out 1 here and 1 here, and then we can knock out the Garb as well. I'm going to promote Zorua. And we're going to need to Guzma this. And take 3 prizes. Okay. Seems fine. Everything seems good so far. Rare Candy. This is the big turn here. I need to hit. I need to use Ultra Ball. I'm going to use so many items here. Use Ultra Ball to get another Zorua. Another Zoroark, rather. Yeah, how many DCE are left? There's 3 left, okay. And then I'm going to need to trade both my Grass Energy, probably. So we trade the first. It's going to be Grass Energy because I'm going to want to Judge next turn. We miss. We're going to trade another time. We hit. Okay. DCE here. Guzma this. And now we go Feather Arrow. What did I do? No! That was the wrong thing! Oh, no! Oh, press the wrong button! Prize. Oh, press the wrong button. I can't believe I did that. Oh, I can't believe I did that. We hit everything. Oh, now we leave him with 4 prizes as well. Oh, this is awful. How much is he doing? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, wow, that's so much damage. Oh, no. Ah, this is really bad. This is really, really bad. Many rare candy have I used? I've used 2. Getting another Decidueye up seems pretty reasonable. At this point, does it really matter about items? I've used, what was it, 8? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I don't really want to use more items, do I? 8 is 160. Oh man, I misplayed that so bad. So bad. I clicked the wrong thing. See, it's things like that that annoy me about this like online version of the game, because you would never make that mistake in real life. You would never make that mistake. Choice Band. Oh, he's just gonna Guzma, isn't he? He's just gonna Guzma. I mean, so if I knock this out, it takes away a threat, it gives me another prize, and then we can just start going crazy, man. I suppose he had B-String, so he was still getting all the energy down that he needs to do some serious work. Ah, man. I don't know what happened there. That's so annoying. I'd like another Decidueye up. I've misplayed that so bad. Getting that other prize there seems so important. It's so, so, so important. I thought, just in my head, I'd already made all the changes I needed. See, this would have been in the active, so he couldn't even Guzma this up. He would have had to Guzma up something else. And then we would knock this out. Oh, man. I am salty right now. So he's hitting 160 with Garb. I need to just assume that I can do this. I need DCE. I need so many basics. It's unbelievable. Okay. I need to thin. And that's what's going to ruin the game for me, because if I judge, I need to judge and then trade. Oh, in fact, no, I could trade first. I'll trade first. Right, that makes sense. We'll trade away the Decidueye. The chances of setting one up are crazy low. Or actually got all the cards to set one up now. We're going to need to judge now. I don't want to use it. I want to thin, but I don't want to use any more items. So DCE, come to me. Nope. Enhanced Hammer's pretty good. Stops Garb being as much of a threat, but I don't have trade. I lose. I just lose. That's it. Yeah, done. We lost that game. That's really frustrating. That's really, really frustrating. It just goes to show you that this game, and specifically that deck, are just solely down to micro decisions. The tiniest little decisions that you make during the match, they affect it just so much. So much. Opponent's playing a grass and normal type. If this is Heracross again, that would be hilarious. That'd be so funny. I'd be totally okay to play against Heracross again. I would love to go first. Thank you very much. You're so kind. Let's see if I can play this a little bit better. So we'll start the Zorua. I feel as if that's a pretty safe start. And we are going first, so I won't worry about putting anything on the bench. Grass and normal types. I think it might be Heracross. I can't think of anything else that would just be grass. Pokénav, Energy Recycler. It looks like it could be Heracross. I say again as if I played it in this video. Like, for you guys it was probably like last week, but I played it in Heracross this afternoon when I was playing this, like recording all this stuff, and it is Heracross. Yeah, okay. So drop the Rowlet. We'll give Zorua a DCE. He can't really attack me this turn. Well, first we'll tell our opponent you have a good deck, and then we will Cynthia now. 60 damage isn't that great, but I kind of don't want to draw that again. Let's just Cynthia. We get in a Zoroark, we get in another Rowlet, we get in a Fan Club. Nice cards. Okay. We won't retreat. That's us. We're done. Okay. Fan Club's going to allow me to find Lillie. It's going to let me find Shrine of Punishments comes down straight away. He's got one grass energy. Pokénav, going to find him another grass energy. That's fine. And I mean, Zoroark can knock this out, but we need to flip heads. Do you know what I mean? And we need to deal quite a lot of damage to knock it out. So I wonder if, hold on, he has to have 30 HP or less to do the big damage hustle belt attack. Okay, so we could do 80 damage to him. So if I keep this at 60, right? If I keep this at 60 damage, I'm going to give Rowlet a DCE. If I keep this at 60 damage, he can't do the big damage with the hustle belt. So if I don't bench anything, it's not so bad. We will trade one. Actually, don't want to trade. Ah, man. I guess we can trade a DCE. We need to be very careful with this, though. Trade a DCE. I didn't actually want to trade there, did I? I regretted it as soon as I clicked it. Riotous Beating. So we do 60 damage. I say that like I had a choice there. I didn't actually have a choice to do any more damage to him because I didn't have any basics. I could have Fan Clubbed to get another couple of basics down, but only doing the only doing 60 to him means that the hustle belt isn't kicking in and he's not doing like 110 damage with pitch. Okay, I'm happy to promote a Rowlet. He's going to free retreat back. So okay, that thing's there for free retreat more than anything else. I wondered why they put that in the deck, because it seemed like a very awkward Pokemon to manage. But pitch is only going to do 50 damage, right? Yeah, okay. And then we'll retreat to Zoroark, which is fine. Guzma comes down. Okay. 60 damage will knock out something. You know, it's not so bad. But I would need to lose another DCE, which I don't want to do. I could trade. I'm probably just going to attack into this Heracross. That seems like the smartest thing to do. So let's trade away our Guzma? Choice Band. We don't need Choice Band. Trade away Choice Band. And we get some more basics. At this point, I'm fine benching more stuff. Yeah? I've not used any healing at all. I'd rather keep it. I've got another DCE that I can attach. He's not going to play Special Energy Discard. I'm going to attach this to Zorua while we've got the chance, and then I'm going to Riotous Beating and knock this thing out. Do we flip heads? Tails? Yes! So we actually get to take the prize. We're going to get next turn another Zorua down, or another Zoroark down rather. And we can go from there. The interesting thing about this is, because Decidueye's ability places damage counters, that wouldn't affect Guts. Because this will only be from an opponent's attack. So if we can get Decidueye up and running, we are going to do really well in this game. We do have an Enhanced Hammer here. It's not super necessary that we hold on to that. I'm going to keep it for now. I'm going to get rid of the Grass Energy. There's a Mallow. Nice. So we're going to grab Mallow. We're going to go double Decidueye because we have 2 rare candies in hand. And we're just going to rock out with 2 Decidueye right now. That seems super, super good. And then we'll trade into that by discarding... I think we just discard Enhanced Hammer. Trade Enhanced Hammer. Getting 2 Decidueyes up seems super good. Super, super good. Because we can really start to pressure with this now. Now, my Zoroark hits for 100 damage. Let's give him the chance to knock out, while also pressuring a Fomantis on the bench, right? So, next turn, we're saying to my opponent, we're going to knock out this Fomantis, and, like, okay, so he flips heads on this as well. That's a little frustrating, but not the end of the world. It means he keeps this around, and he will be able to do pitch for, like, loads of damage, and possibly knock out. If he gets some Lurantis up, he can knock out. But we're pressuring this Fomantis. We can Feather Arrow the active to knock it out, and then we can keep putting damage counters onto these Fomantis and knock that out, essentially. We can also Guzma something and knock out with Guzma, which would be lovely, and get him stuck in the active with something as well. Pokénav. What do we want here? We want to knock out... Ideally, he would, if he evolves into a Lurantis, it would be nice to knock out a Lurantis. Pitch for 50 damage just. And we're going to go out to our other Zoroark, I think. Seems the smartest play. So we don't need to Guzma. What we'll do is we'll Feather Arrow the active, knock it out. We don't need to worry too much about that. Just take a prize. He'll then promote the other one, I'd imagine. And we can actually get him into like a kind of hard loop here, because if he can't... Okay, so he promotes Pheromosa. That's interesting, I suppose. Could Ultra Ball... I kind of want to Acerola this turn. Okay, we could just knock this out then. Yeah, we can knock this out regardless. So let's trade our Ultra Ball. I was going to get another basic, but I don't see the point in getting another basic. Let's just trade Ultra Ball, and then we'll trade another Ultra Ball. That's fine. Let's see what we can get into. Wow, we're 1 card away. Okay. I'll take this turn to Acerola the Zoroark on the bench to get rid of all that damage. We'll bench this again. Feather Arrow the active. We're really running over my opponent now. We're really starting to build up some damage. This is the deck that really counters his. He did not want to see this deck today. Tapu Koko Baby comes down. That's nice. It gives us a nice pivot with our Guzmas. There's not that much damage on the field right now. I'm really liking the look of this. Hustle Belt going to come down. We're not too worried about that. He can use pitch this turn, but it's not going to do nearly enough damage. Whereas we can actually take 2 prizes next turn by focusing on Fomantis and knocking out this Fomantis with Riotous Beating. However, what I might try and do... Oh, he Guzmas, okay. He Guzmas out Zorua, and he's going to pitch for 50 just? Oh, he's looking for that Lurantis card. If he gets Lurantis, Pitch will take a knockout on my Zorua, which I was not expecting. He's just going to scoop. He didn't get it. But there you go, guys. That was a really dominant showing from the Zoroark Decidueye deck right there. Like I say, guys, this one was a little bit shorter than usual. Only 2 matches, but we did get to see some really cool games. The first game I did misplay a little bit, but that was a hard matchup, to be fair. I was trying too hard to dodge the sledgehammer turn, which I think was maybe the worst, probably not the best idea I ever had. But we got to show off the dominance this deck can really have against that like fairly rogue Heracross deck, to be fair. But I mean, it's given us some trouble in the past, and we had a really good game with it, beating some pretty meta relevant stuff. So yeah, like it's a really fun deck though, guys, and it really makes you think. If you're gonna take this to a serious event, I would have lots and lots of practice with it. Knowing where to put feather arrows and knowing what to trade is 2 of the hardest things to do in this game. Knowing what to trade when and knowing where to put feather arrows can win or lose you games. I feel like we managed it a little bit better in the second game. Like the first game kind of got away from me really quickly, and I was like, oh no, and I was really stretching to try and find how to knock out and win. But yeah, the second game we really showed, you know, keep the Max Potions around, keep that Acerola for that pivotal turn, and then really start to dominate my opponent because of it. Do you know what I mean? Identifying that we needed Decidueye's up and quickly was like the key in that matchup. So yeah, that was it. But I hope you've enjoyed the video today, guys. Zoroark is still a beast, and Decidueye is still a whole lot of fun. If you've enjoyed the video, please leave me a message down below. Let me know you've enjoyed it. If you haven't enjoyed the video, leave a message down below. Let me know you've enjoyed it. I am super sleepy right now. It is now... I started recording at like 2:30. It's now 9 PM. I did take a break for like an hour or so, like maybe an hour and a half in there. So I've been recording for probably about 5 hours today to record all of these nice videos for you guys. So give me a like, just give a wee like to make sure that you know how much I'm trying here. You know what I mean? Thank you so much, guys, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.